Okay. That was so annoying. I see my microphone peaking now. So now we have to get everybody over here. Were you guys able to find the new stream? I'm eating some more candy. Hopefully everyone will jump ship and come over. We're back. We're back. I had to make a new stream. I'm really sorry. I have like a little bit of a delay on the chat. So I'm really sorry that you guys were telling me my mic was popping and I didn't know for a little bit. Sorry about that. Huh, no charades. You guys want to play charades? We can play charades. Thank you for coming back. I'm sorry. Everyone can hear me, right? I finally see the mic levels peaking again. That was so weird. That was so weird. But now we don't get any more ASMR. That's okay. We can hear you, but you sound like you're with Tommy down the well. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the speaker. You're hearing my computer speakers now. Is the new microphone American made? Probably. This is the Audio Technica. I've considered doing ASMR. I love it. I love ASMR so much. Before people come flooding in again, are you ever planning on putting your full little shop on Patreon? I think I have all the footage. But back in the day, I used to miss. Back in the day, I didn't record the full movie, so I'm missing a couple of pieces. So I have to go get the movie. Like now, I record the full movie with me and my full reaction with me. Back then, I didn't record the full movie, which is weird. Yeah, I can switch between the mic and the computer mic and this mic with one click, but the live stream did not carry it over. So when you told me that the mic was popping, I went to my system audio and I switched it to the computer speakers, and then my mic just went dead, which maybe something about when you're mid live stream, you have to commit. You have to commit to mic or you have to commit to speaker. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Colin, I would think it would be harder to not record the full movie. Little Shop, I made Little Shop before I knew anything about what I was doing. I knew nothing about what I was doing, and I think I made Little Shop probably on my worst laptop too, that was like hissing before I got a new computer. So what I used to have to do is, if I'm running the screen recorder, if I'm streaming the movie at the same time, my computer got too tired. So that's why Little Shop is annoying for me. When do you think you'll hit 30K? It's really interesting that if I keep posting twice a week, I can actually hit 30K very quickly. I can probably do it in a month. I cannot keep posting twice a week. I can't do it. It's too hard, and I'm not doing anything that I want to be doing. So I don't know when I'll hit 30K, maybe 2 months. Do you have a favorite actor that you like to watch? Also, if I missed your super chat in the last stream, I might have missed one or two, quite honestly. If I missed your super chat, keep adding me here because I want to hit it. And I know you paid, I saw, but when I was having mic trouble, I probably missed your super chat. Yeah, some people saying hire an editor. I've reached out to some editors. Editors are very expensive. I do not have the money for an editor. Hire an editor. Adam, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that. The economics of YouTube reactors is interesting to me. Ashley made it her full-time job at 60. Yeah, Ashley blows my mind. I don't know how she edits all the time. She must not do anything else. Besides, I mean, I know it's her full-time job, but like I go crazy when I have to edit 2 a week. I literally go nuts. I cannot do it. But I will say this has always been my full-time job because I lost my job last March. And then I started this channel in June, and I still was doing it for no money. I did it for $0. And then in January of this year, I made my first $300 on the channel. And ever since then, I've made this my full-time job, but it is not enough to live on. I'm living off of my savings and starting to take, you guys have seen, I'm taking brand deals. I like doing brand deals, but I don't like people telling me when I have to deliver a reaction by. Ashley doesn't do anything as a couple of months ago. Yes, I do know that. Ashley's pretty much an inspiration. Ashley's a total inspiration. As a cinephile, I love your channel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, editing to me, it's not even about it's like it takes me like 6 to 8 hours to edit one video. It's not even about that. It's all the time spent thinking about editing. It's all the time spent like sitting butt in the chair. You get up, you go eat, you get up, you get bored. The first cut of my reactions take so long. Work to live, not live to work. I wish. I'm getting there. Yeah, I mean, YouTube actually has always been my full-time job for a year, even though I didn't get paid for it for a very long time. You guys missed the airplane noises? That was so crazy. I moved under 2 flight paths, you guys. Being creative is not as easy as people think. Yeah, and also, it's not even that creative at a certain point, which is wild. It's like I got into this for the creativity. The first cut, the first time I have to go through 3 hours of footage is not creative. It's terrible. It's the worst. I have to make choices about what I'm keeping and what I'm cutting. The second cut is fun because I get to make it fun. The thumbnail for the original live stream was from Addams Family Values. Let's see. Let's check that. You're probably right, Lance. I'll write that down. If you get it right, I'll write it down. I'm wearing my Fordham sweatshirt. That was a thumbnail photo I just found in my like repertoire. I'll check that, Lance. I'll write that down. Yeah, you need a payment system other than YouTube. It's getting better. It's getting better. Okay, I just had to write something down. Okay, you need to get a payment system other. I thought the thumbnail was from planes, trains, and automobiles. K-O. Yeah, if you get it right, I'll come up with something. Okay, give me a minute to go back through my watches and see what that thumbnail is from. It's an oldie. I think it might be from planes, trains. Yeah. It is. Okay. So, username Corindar, apologies. The thumbnail is from my planes, trains, automobiles reaction. That's how old it is. That's how old that thumbnail is. You think the thumbnail's from The Room? No, you got it right. Yeah, you got it right. I'm not really sure how to contact you. Sorry, Lance. Yeah, it's the thumbnail photo shoot from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Yeah, I'm looking at my thumbnails right now. That's what you guys are watching me do. My thumbnails suck. They're so busy. I need to figure out how to simplify. Addams Family Values. Oh, yeah, no, my Addams Family Values reaction, I'm wearing a Taylor Swift sweatshirt. Okay. Oh, we can tag you. Newsies the movie versus Newsies the play. I saw Newsies on Broadway. Very fun, very fun. Would you go back to comedy? I've been thinking about going back to stand-up. I was never good at stand-up comedy. My brand of stand-up comedy only worked on Long Island with Long Island moms and dads. I never want to do stand-up on Long Island ever again. It is a very hard place to do stand-up. People there have very dated opinions, to put it nicely, just to put it nicely. So I would go back to stand-up, but I would have to get used to the idea that I'm going to suck. So that would be horrible. Michael, The Man Who Would Be King is adapted from Rudyard Kipling novella from 1888 set in what is now Afghanistan. The Man Who Would Be King. We can write that down. Hey, how are you? What's up? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids used to be one of my favorites growing up. I was so scared of it, and I loved it. I am not a stand-up, you guys. I promise you I'm not a stand-up. I'm really not a stand-up comic. Okay, yeah, I'll get in contact with you. Yeah, DM me on Instagram for getting the thumbnail thing right. Hi, Buffy Summers. I love Little Miss Sunshine. Obsessed. I love Juno. That used to be my favorite movie of all time. Now it's my number 2 favorite movie of all time. And I love The Way, Way Back. Those are my probably all in my top 5. Do you guys hear this airplane? Probably not. Yeah, Little Miss Sunshine, Juno, The Way, Way Back. Those are in my top 10. Those are my top 10 movies of all time. The Monster Squad. Write down Eraserhead. Colin Jost's comedy also only works on Long Island, and look how far he's gone. That's hilarious. Doing stand-up on Long Island is pretty wild. Would you consider reacting to a Woody Allen film? I don't know if I want to post a Woody Allen film to the channel. I've seen Woody Allen films, and I have enjoyed before, but I don't really think I want to perpetuate. I don't think I want to post Woody Allen films to the channel at all. Probably won't. The Colin Jost thing is too funny. Have you seen the original Vacation with Chevy Chase? His real personality leaves a lot to be desired. The movie is honestly hilarious. Hi, Adam. No, I have not seen Vacation. I'm super reluctant to because I don't enjoy that slapstick. And when I had things to say about it in Christmas Vacation, people were not happy about it. I don't want to not like something. I'm scared too. I don't know if I'll do Vacation. Sort of seems like I should. My grandma loved Vacation. I want to see someone react to some classics. Donovan's Reef, Father Goose, The Quiet Man. I understand why you guys want me to see the classics. It's weird. It's not weird. It's just those are definitely less fun, I think, personally. But I write everything down. Classics, Mr. Mad Hatter. Thank you for that. Consider watching The Man from Earth. Amazing script, high IMDb score, but no reactions out there. Don't know too much beforehand. The Man from Earth. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to do movies that no one is searching for on YouTube. YouTube, for better or worse, is a search engine. And if no one's searching for your video, no one cares about your video. They don't watch it. We just became stand-up material. You guys are stand-up material, by the way. So be nice. Still not clear if you'll do Eraserhead. I don't know if I'll do Eraserhead. I write things down, and then the most common ones get a circle and put on the Patreon for a poll, but I do knock out polls on the Patreon. I actually, unfortunately, have not really been posting very many polls on the Patreon, and I might remove that tier because I don't want people paying for polls when they're not getting them. And I am really busy trying to do other things. Hi, Adam. Have you seen The Breakfast Club? I have seen The Breakfast Club quite a few times. My opinions have changed. My opinions have really changed on it a bunch. I think it's like such a tight screenplay. I think it's so classic. I think it's pretty amazing what you can do with one location, just one location. And John Hughes managed to get quite an arc out of that. And it's like one of the strongest character studies ever. I now think, while I think all that's true about the Breakfast Club, I also think it's corny now. Really corny. Like no teenagers talk like that at all. But yeah, it works. Truth. Most reaction traffic is circular. One channel watches X, then they all watch X. Yes, I've tried to do some where I like lead the pack a little. I don't know if I've been successful doing that. Have I seen V for Vendetta? No. Do you guys like that? V for Vendetta. They went from the Breakfast Club to the Boomer Club. That's funny. I really love the Breakfast Club. The first time I ever saw it, I feel like I cried, I laughed, I cried. I thought it was amazing. I still think the performances are amazing. I just have since seen it kind of like a couple years ago and been like, oh, weird. Hi, a super chat from Ohio. May I suggest Summer School? It's a very funny high school movie with Mark Harmon and Kirstie Alley. I love a high school movie. Summer School. Let's do it. Summer School. V for Vendetta. Circled. Am I still a teenager? No, I'm not. But I wish I was. Buffy would love to see someone watch Return to Me. You're not the first one to say that. Return to Me has been suggested quite a lot. Circle. Hi, Adam. Have I seen Full Metal Jacket? No, I have not. Should I do it? Yeah. So much anxiety, you guys. So much anxiety. I can get to barely 4 a month. Hi, Danny. There's a revenge movie franchise called Spit on Your Grave. Graphic, violent, but a must watch. Your heart pressure, yeah. I kind of love a movie going experience where your heart rate rises. Those have been my most favorite movies to ever see in theaters. Like Gravity, heart attack. Mother, Aronofsky, heart attack. Uncut Gems, got the heart pumping. Only the Lonely, more John Candy, do love him. I love Top Gun. Check out Rocky. I love Rocky. I've seen Rocky. Rocky goes down in like cinema history as being the first like use of the Steadicam. I love Contact. Contact has an impossible shot in it. Did you guys know that? It's the mirror shot in Contact. I love My Cousin Vinny. Imagine you're Ridzia. You put your little dear lips down to the babbling brook. Bam. Adam, are there any shows you're currently into right now? I do not watch television. I hate saying that. I love The Handmaid's Tale. And I watch American Pickers to go to sleep. American Pickers for life. Love those boys. Frank and Mike. Amazing. Chanel, your genre to direct, produce, act in. High school movies. Coming of age and high school movies. I know, I really need to see Ted Lasso. I really want to see Ted Lasso. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I've done that one, Kevin. Check out my channel. Check it out. Two Utes. I want to see Ashley. This is a public challenge. Has Ashley done Goodfellas? Should we look? Maybe she had. Not Goodfellas. Oh my God. My Cousin Vinny. She has them. My Cousin Vinny. Ford versus Ferrari. Two Utes. Tron, Shock Treatment, The Lost Boys. I love My Cousin Vinny. What a great one. That's an unreal movie. Guys, I just saw the thumbnail for my second live stream, the one you guys are on now, and I'm eating. I wish I did that better. I really do. I really do. Ooh, another super chat. Oh, yeah, summer school. We did that one. Thanks for that. JPW CPA username. What's the most romantic movie of all time? Oh my God. You think Love Actually is the most romantic movie of all time? I think the most romantic movie of all time is like Dirty Dancing. Right? Think about genuine chemistry where you were like, make out. Dirty Dancing, right? Taxi Driver might be good. Scottish coming of age film, Gregory's Girl. Yeah, I have to get out of America now because we're running out of them. Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, Before Midnight. Yeah, those Linklater films. Damn right, nobody puts baby into Kona. Hell yeah. Oh, The Notebook is pretty romantic. Yeah, The Notebook. Doctor Strangelove, a comedy about nuclear war. Yes. So, Michael, I did watch Doctor Strangelove when I was in a film class in college. I did not get a film degree, but I did get a communications minor with a concentration in film, and we watched Doctor Strangelove. I don't remember much about it. I remember thinking this is kind of kooky. Yeah. Adam, have you seen Animal House? John Belushi. No, I haven't seen Animal House. That has come up quite a bunch. Animal House might be in the vein of something I'm not a huge fan of, which is making me reluctant to do it. Lost in Translation. Chef's kiss of a movie. Oh, you think The Princess Bride is more romantic than Dirty Dancing? I don't know about that. Fun boy. Say Anything is pretty romantic. I feel like I saw Say Anything. Is it the Boombox movie? Yeah, I'm really into Edgar Wright. I see. I'm really into doing some Edgar Wright. Some more. Noise is Off, A Fish Called Wanda. Fish Called Wanda has been suggested quite a bunch. Okay. Anything else you guys want to talk about? You guys always want to send movie suggestions in, but it just makes me feel really bad taking them all and like barely getting to like any. And yeah, it makes me feel bad just taking suggestions all live stream. I mean, anything else? Oh, Pan's Labyrinth would be cool. I've not seen Pan's Labyrinth. I do love Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, I have seen Doctor Strangelove. That one keeps coming up. Do I play any instruments? I play my voice. I play like acoustic guitar chords, and I read music because I played the clarinet when I was younger. How goes the moving? I hope I don't have to move again. It's going okay. The room's very empty. If you hear an echo, that's why. I have these sound tiles. That I haven't installed yet. So, yeah, the room's really echoey. But the microphone takes away a lot of echo, so I haven't installed those yet. Yeah, let's get into star vehicles a bit more. I want to do that. Like, I've been thinking a lot about star vehicles because I'm trying to come up with a list of them, and I feel like the meaning of the word star vehicle has changed a bunch. I think now it's just a way to sell tickets. And during the studio system, it was a way to make a bankable star. It was like, let's create this vehicle, Wizard of Oz, to make Judy Garland a bankable star. Now it's like, we have an okay script, let's pop some stars on there. Are like Marvel movie star vehicles, like yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Also, let's get to some super chats too while we wait for that. You could remake any movie, director, script, editor. God, I would never remake, I don't want to remake anything. If you could remake any movie, there are movies that I think had an amazing promise to them and then they don't deliver on the promise and then that gets sad to me, but I couldn't remake them. Like, this is an example movie. There was this Rebel Wilson movie called like, Isn't It Romantic? And the promise of that movie was she's trapped, help, I'm trapped in a rom-com, right? Isn't that the coolest premise you've ever heard? And then you watch the movie and they don't deliver on the fun of that. She spends the whole movie complaining that she's in a rom-com. I can't remake it. I can't do better. Or maybe I could try, but I'm just saying like the saddest part is like when a movie is promising you something and then it just doesn't, it falls short of the promise. That's like so sad. So Rodin, I don't know if I could remake any movie. I can't. No way. Watch the cult classic Flash Gordon. I can write that down. Flash Gordon. Robert, Metropolis by Fritz Lang, one of the first major sci-fi films. If you don't mind silent films. Yeah, I don't know about doing silent films on the channel. No one's searching for those. It's like one of the hardest things to do is make a reaction to something no one is searching for because it's so much work. But I definitely wrote it down, Robert. Thank you. Plebe. Some reaction channels run a live viewing via Patreon and just edit it later. Live viewing via Patreon and edit it later. I don't think that would be easier at all. I'm a really big perfectionist and maybe I spend too long on my edits. That could also be true. I go through them maybe 3 times. I do a first pass to cut it down to like 40 minutes and then I do a second pass to cut it down to like 30 minutes and then I do like a third pass to tighten things up for copyright. So that live viewing and just edit it later, I don't know. I don't know if that would be easier. I could look into people who do that. Timothy Riley. My wife and I love your reactions. With your love of musicals, I'm assuming you've watched Singing in the Rain. Yeah, Timothy, let's talk about Singing in the Rain. I was in that play, I was in that musical when I was in 10th grade. And I watched it then. And oh my God, that tap dance number, just Good Morning kills me. Knowing the rehearsal time they put into that, I think Debbie Reynolds' feet were bleeding. I don't know, the work ethic of like actors past just blows my mind. I'm sure they exist today too. You don't get where you get by phoning it in. But I love Singing in the Rain. I love it. It is so full of joy and it is rehearsed to the nines. It's perfect. Frankster, as someone who lives near train tracks, I feel you. Yes, thank you. The plane thing was wild. Wild. Woke me up all the time. The flight path thing is something I never thought I'd have to consider. I watched Singing in the Rain in a film study class, having heard of it before and thinking I wasn't gonna like it, and then I loved it. It's an amazing premise. I don't want them to remake Singing in the Rain because it's perfect, but I really do wish more young people saw it. So if remaking Singing in the Rain shot for shot with the best actors ever, like Broadway actors today, makes young people watch it, then I would want them to remake Singing in the Rain. Does that make sense? Could you remake Plan 9 from Outer Space but make it worse? I don't know what that is. What's Plan 9 from Outer Space? Should I look it up? Plan 9 from Outer Space. I don't know what that is. Is it a so bad it's good movie? Plan 9 from Outer Space. Has a 4 out of 10 on IMDb. Ryan Gosling can do Singing in the Rain. I don't know about that. I have a lot to say about La La Land, where I'm like obsessed with it and I think it's so joyful and funny. And I also wish they cast 2 Broadway actors. I love Emma Stone. I'm like the biggest Emma Stone fan alive. I think she's perfect. It was just very clear to me that they wanted people to see La La Land, so they put 2 huge stars in it. And I just think that they should have got Broadway actors to do it. Plan 9. Maria. Let's see. Any superhero movies that you personally like? I don't, as like a rule of thumb, I don't really like Marvel movies because I don't like the action sequences. I just check out and I can't wait for them to be done. But also as a rule of thumb, I really like an origin story. I love an origin story. I will always watch the first Iron Man, Saw. First Captain America, Saw. First Spider-Man, Black Widow. I only like origin stories because I want to see a good arc. I want to see where they came from. Love. When it comes to like, the second, the third, the Avengers, all that, I start to really check out. And that's a me thing. I have a lot of trouble paying attention. And I'm just like, cut to the end of the fight and let me know who wins. But yeah, all the ones I just said are superhero movies I personally like, Adam. Like all the origin stories are very well done. Andy, I know you like musicals and high school movies. Are there any summer camp movies you liked? Wet Hot American Summer, baby. Okay, there's this movie called Camp from 2003. It made me who I am today. And it is a independent film that went to Sundance. It has Anna Kendrick in it and a whole bunch of like little queer kids, and it's so near and dear to me. I freaking love Camp from 2003. Am I missing any camp movies, you guys? Write it. Am I missing any summer camp movies? I could never go to camp. I didn't want to leave my house ever. I actually notoriously cried. My parents sent me to 3 days and 2 nights of summer camp, and I cried to come home after like 2 days. Huh, you guys have seen Camp? Obsessed. Hi. Beverly Hills Cop. Beverly Hills Cop. I've heard of that one. Isn't it like improvised or something? Friday the 13th is a summer camp movie. I'm dead. I always wanted to work at a summer camp, and I also always wanted to go to the camp that the movie Camp is based on, which is called Stage Door Manor in New York. And I think Ben Platt went there. And my parents were always like, no, we can't afford that. We don't have $3,000 for your summer camp. And I was like, yeah. Sleepaway Camp. So that podcast that I told you about, How Did This Get Made, has the funniest breakdown of Sleepaway Camp I've ever heard in my life. What's the biggest movie you looked forward to that wound up being the biggest disappointment? That's really hard. I don't know. I have to come back to that question. A movie that ended up being a huge disappointment. Because I can think of a handful of movies that didn't deliver on the premise that I wanted, but didn't bother me. I was like, okay, cool. Parent Trap. The Parent Trap is the best summer camp movie. I take it back. Parent Trap is number 1. I can say that whole movie front to back. I wanted to be an actor because Lindsay Lohan played twins in The Parent Trap. End of story. Cats is the biggest disappointment. Probably true. I did not see Cats. Congrats on 21K. That's true. The followers grow very quickly on here. Jersey Boys, great play. I saw Jersey Boys on Broadway 3 times, and then I saw it on a cruise. I love Jersey Boys. David, second for Beverly Hills Cop. Maybe 1 and 2, just for the love of God, not 3. Okay. Beverly Hills Cop can get a circle. Have you seen Grosse Pointe Blank? I have not. Thank you. Grosse Pointe Blank. I have some good circles on here. I have some really good circles on here. I have Big Lebowski, The Burbs, Spinal Tap, Dead Poet Society, Romancing the Stone, Ghost World, Clerks, V for Vendetta, Beverly Hills Cop, The Burbs, +1 for Grosse Pointe Blank. Oh yeah, I'll circle that one. Oh, I have to see Parenthood, don't I? I can write that. My favorite female director, all of them, because there's literally a handful. No, yeah, I really love. I love Greta Gerwig. I love Lena Dunham. Review Parenthood. Am I missing any super chats? Nope. Grosse Pointe Blank, Beverly Hills Cop. Weekend at Bernie's. Yes to Grosse Pointe Blank. Wow, I want to see that. That cast makes me so excited. John and Joan Cusack, the best. Minnie Driver, Dan Aykroyd. I have a shirt that says cast Joan Cusack more. Like, I want to see her in everything. Ever heard of the movie Noises Off? I have. I've also heard of the play Noises Off, or like a musical. It was in New York City a few years ago. Adam, what's your favorite Tom Hanks movie? Toy Story? It's a brilliant job voice acting. I love Tom Hanks. I love Tom Hanks movies. I think he is like just so sweet in everything. Just because I'm drawing a blank, I'm gonna say Big. But it's literally because I'm drawing a blank on more of his things. I just think he really does have a really nice, interesting vulnerability to him, and he plays a kid very well. Hi, Rodent again. Plan 9 was heralded as the worst movie ever until The Room. Tim Burton did a drama documentary about the eccentric writer director. I'd recommend watching Plan 9. Plan 9. I have such a hard time with movies that are bad. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Risky Business, you guys. Plan 9 from Outer Space. I don't know. I just want to have fun. If it's fun, I'll do it. Oh my God, I want to do Muriel's Wedding too. I love Toni Collette. I need to see Muriel's Wedding. Circle. Circle. Broadway plays are overrated to me growing up at NYC. That's a hot take. That's a real hot take. I went to college in New York City, and I would go to the ticket lottery whenever I got a chance and just see whatever I could. The Producers, 1967. I watched The Producers. It is on Patreon. I have a full-length Producers watch on there. I never edited it for the channel because I don't know why. I just lost interest. Heavyweights. Yeah, I really wanted to see that. That's like a Judd Apatow produced Stiller movie about fat camp, right? Circle. Plan 9 is bad, but worth knowing about. So you can watch Ed Wood. Oh, there's enough summer camp movies that it could be a whole theme. I'd be down. I'd love a summer camp theme. That would make me probably just as excited as my high school movie theme. Should we make August summer camp month? Probably not, because then I wouldn't get to any of these that you guys suggested. I'm very down for the next month to do a lot of these ones that we just circled, and then also do a couple more Tarantinos because I just really am on a kick. And if I don't do them for the channel, I'm going to watch them by myself. So it's going to happen. What do you like on your pizza, Chanel? Okay. Well, okay, I'm a New Yorker, so I love a classic. I love like a classic, amazing red sauce, a little bit of crushed red pepper flake, cheese, like so very standard. But I love a whole leaf basil, like a whole leaf of basil that's like a little burnt. And I like to eat that crispy. And then like if we're getting fancy with pizza, which I rarely do, I love like onion, like just regular sauce, cheese, onion, and then a balsamic glaze. Because I'm fancy. I'm a balsamic glaze hoe. That was a great question. Thanks for that. That was fun. That was super fun. That's an East Coast thing. McDonald's or Burger King? McDonald's. Oh, she fancy. Oh my God, I wasted a ticket for the Village. Did somebody say that? Oh no. I combined two comments. Basil's artichoke in East Village. Yeah, I've had artichoke pizza. It is heavy. At least you didn't say pineapple. I'd eat pineapple on pizza. I don't care. You guys trying to act like salty sweet isn't the best combo ever. Chocolate covered pretzels. Cracker, salty cracker, brie cheese, grape. Salty cracker, brie cheese, apple, slice of apple. Salty pizza, pineapple, charred pineapple. Like, I don't get it. It's fine. Theater or couch? Theater times a bazillion. I've seen so many movies in the theater since it reopened. It's criminal. I have AMC stubs. Can you talk about your experience doing mysteries at the museum and on the case? Yeah, it was so stupid. Yeah, those were like, they were fun. The costumes were fun. They are also glorified extra roles. What happens is they post those castings for Mysteries at the Museum and on the case, and you think you're getting like a part in something pretty substantial for your reel. And as an actor, you need a reel. So I submit for those things. And then they just cast you because you have the stats of the person who died, which is really sad. So on the case, it's just the back of my head of this poor girl who was like abducted. And I don't want to do that ever again. I really don't want to do that again. And then Mysteries at the Museum was the same thing. Like I thought I was getting real footage for my acting reel, and they're using you for your hand, the side of your face. It's a recreation series. It's a reenactment series. So unusable footage. Lots of actors do them. Yeah, nothing wrong with extra work, but it should be advertised. Exactly. I was super annoyed when you book the part. They're like, you're perfect for this role. And then you get there and they're like, can you turn your head? We don't want to see your face. And I'm like, great. How many movies have you been an extra in? Like one? It's complicated. I was an extra on a handful of television just for fun. I love Pete Holmes, so I was an extra in Crashing. I think season 2. When they do the convention at the college convention, you can see me run up to Pete Holmes. What a speedy. And then I'm an extra in, oh my God. It's a really good show. Oh my God, what's the show? You can see me clear as day in it. Holy crap. I'm an extra in a TV show about a missing girl. They're about to get another season. I'll think of it. Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. Michael, never heard of that. That's a movie? I'll probably spend some time researching. Alfredo Garcia. Cool. Yeah, The Truman Show might be cool. Yeah, The Truman Show might be really cool to do on the channel. I saw that in college, but I feel like it'd be fresh enough for a reaction. I don't remember much. Are you working on your own stuff, short-wise or script-wise? Yeah, I'm writing a feature film, but it's not going well at all. I'm not even being humble. I'm not I'm not writing on it regularly. I'm not giving it any time, and it's not good. Folklore or Evermore, impossible decision. Impossible. Both. Probably Folklore, but Evermore, man. I was an extra in the Truman Show, but weren't we all? Have you guys seen the previews for this new fangled movie with Ryan? It's like new Truman Show, and it's called like Guy or something, or it's like Guy and the whole world is watching. Let me try to look it up. Guy, Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds. Have you guys seen the previews for this? I can't wait to see it. It looks like a new Truman Show. Free Guy. A bank teller discovers he's actually an NPC inside a brutal open world video game. Free Guy. I will be seeing that. Any Wes Anderson you haven't seen? I really was thinking of doing Bottle Rocket on the channel. I think that's probably the only one. Yeah, Free Guy, he plays a video game character. Okay, some of you guys are like, it is not the Truman Show. I get it, but I will see Free Guy. Hi, Sunny. Review The Cube from the 90s. Dope dramatic thriller. The Cube. That sounds interesting. Yeah, Synth Lord, I will love Ghost World. Any screenwriters you can recommend? I don't know if I can recommend any screenwriters. I look at the script for every movie that I watch usually. I have Fast Times at Ridgemont High open in a tab right here because I like to see what these things look like on the page. The Cube from the 90s. Man, I never heard of that. Yeah, Freddie, I am trying to be an actor. But I'm no Meryl Streep. I'm like Adam Sandler. You just plug me in somewhere. Okay, I have one for you with the most legendary cast. Paul Newman, Gene Hackman, Stockard Channing, Susan Sarandon, James Garner, Lee Schreiber, Giancarlo Esposito, and Reese Witherspoon. 1998's Twilight. You have my attention. You have my attention. You have my attention. Does anyone have anything to say about 1998's Twilight? I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. You really have my attention with that cast. Good job. Great way to like really get me. I love a killer cast. I love a star-studded cast. The Deadpool reaction trailer for Free Guy is a lol. What? The Deadpool reaction trailer for Free? Does he react to Free Guy as Deadpool? Is that what you mean? Do I have to look that up? I will be writing down Punch Drunk Love. Circle. Nothing good to say about Twilight. I love a star-studded cast. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like we watch movies for many, many, many different reasons, right? There's like those amazing, the Goodfellas and like the Godfathers of the world and the Thelma and Louises, the ones that are like, these are great movies. And then I like to watch movies. That's just like my favorite actor in it. That's just like Sandra Bullock being Sandra Bullock. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't discriminate. So if there's like a star-studded cast, it usually works. Like that type of marketing works on me. I saw Black Widow because I just wanted to see Florence Pugh on screen very terribly, and she killed it. People in this chat like good movies. Yeah, I do know that about you guys. I kind of inadvertently became that girl on YouTube too, where I'm like supposed to only watch the best of the best. Okay. I think we should stay on for 10 more minutes. I love Rushmore, but I've seen it. But I really am interested in Bottle Rocket for the channel, like to bring to the channel. Okay, Justin, just wanted to say thanks for the entertainment and smiles. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are making it possible for me to keep doing this without having to get another job. And I can't thank you enough for that. Like, thank you. I, have looked at other jobs and like thought about getting a part-time something. And like, as long as it keeps going well, I can keep doing this, which is so nice. So thank you, Justin. Beacon of Light. Any plans on reacting to Inglourious Bastards? I think I should. What do you guys think? I think I should do that one. That's one I missed when it came around in theaters. I'm very much into Inglourious Bastards because I'm on a kick. So, yeah. Thank you for that. Albert, will you see Heat? Great cast. Check it out. We'll write it down. At this rate, you guys know kind of what I like. Is Weird Science in hindsight a reaction you wouldn't have uploaded under your new negativity approach to YouTube uploads? Yeah, it is. I don't like that one. I don't like my Weird Science reaction. It's a bummer to me. I shouldn't have to apologize for how I feel about things. I just think it's like a weak screenplay just in general. And I think John Hughes might agree. Like that's one of his like weakest screenplays. So I was trying to be so fair, but the people who are really nostalgic for Weird Science came for me. They demanded my head. And I don't like negative comments on YouTube. I get really upset. I'll start reading the beginning of a comment, and if I think it's going to turn negative, I'll scroll really fast so I don't have to see the end. Because I'll just think about it all day. I'll think about it all day. So yeah, I probably wouldn't have posted Weird Science. I might even take it down. So go watch it while you can. Gravity is the best two-person cast ever. Agreed. Gravity, I think Sandra Bullock should have gotten an Oscar for Gravity. There, I said it. I love Gravity. That was one of my favorite things to see in a movie. Like, it just like has you on the edge of your seat, your heart's pounding. Love Gravity. I wish she got the Oscar for that and not The Blind Side. Mountain Snow. Here's a $5 to a fellow artist. Hope you kill it out there. Also, have you been down the Judd Apatow rabbit hole yet? I'm obsessed with Judd Apatow. I want him to direct my movie. He's one of my favorites of all time. Yeah, I mean, he's done Superbad, which is my favorite movie of all time. He's done that string of movies in the 2000s, The Knocked Ups, The 40-Year-Old Virgins. That's my comedy, like that's my whole comedic sensibility. I love Judd Apatow. I think sometimes he makes his movies a little too long, but I think it's because he's having fun. So I'm obsessed with Judd Apatow. I've probably seen almost everything Judd's done. Oh, whoa, I just zoomed into my screen. Okay, there we go. Mike Gold, the king of comedy. Yeah, I want to see this. Scorsese, De Niro, Jerry Lewis, and jaw-dropping performance by Sandra Bernhard. Yeah, I'm really interested in the king of comedy. Scorsese hired, no, I think it was De Niro hired this comedian, Jessica Kirson, who I love, to help him get the performance of the stand-up in this. I'm really interested in the king of comedy. I love comedy. Yeah, that's a good one, Michael. Thank you. It seems like an obvious one, but I appreciate your reaction to seeing The Departed. Also, second vote for Girls Point Blank. Yeah, Lance. I should probably watch The Departed too. That's probably one, when a movie's like a good movie, it's sort of easier to edit because I'm just quiet a lot. I'm just sitting there like, this is so good. So The Departed might be like one of those. Like my Tarantino reactions are super fun to edit because I'm kind of into it the whole time. And I have I have stuff to say, but it's like I wait for the scene to be done, and then I talk about it. So The Departed might be like one of those more quiet ones. You need to watch High Fidelity if you haven't already. Joan Cusack, Jack Black, Tim Robbins, Lisa Bonet, Catherine Zeta-Jones. I love that. High Fidelity. Didn't Lisa Bonet's daughter? No, that's not true. They did a High Fidelity TV show, though. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, I'm into High Fidelity. Have been. Meaning to see it. Alex Harris, Hateful Eight is a great Tarantino. Yeah, it was released on 70mm, shot in super wide. Yeah. So I'm so stupid. I was working really hard in New York City at the time, and I never saw Hateful Eight in the theaters. Kicking myself, so pissed. So because I never saw Hateful Eight in theaters, I never found a reason to sit down and watch it on my laptop because I just was like pissed at myself. So maybe we'll also watch Hateful Eight on the channel finally. Inglourious Bastards and Hateful Eight are two Tarantinos I'm like really interested in. So let me write that down. Okay. I feel like we should go in 5. So let's see. Do you approve of GoFundMe's for movies? Yeah, I do. I think you should do whatever it takes to make your movie. Oh my God. Yeah. Do whatever you have to do to make your movie. A cousin of mine has a GoFundMe for one of his movies. And I can share it here if you're interested. I'll probably put it on my page, actually. I feel like that'd be really sweet. Yeah, a cousin of mine is making a movie, and he has a GoFundMe. So I will let you know what that is, actually. I'll probably get the info from him. Do whatever it takes to make your movie. I don't care. Raise the money however you want. Or make it on your iPhone. I approve of all of that. Hey, Chanel, lucky to have your stream on the night that happens to be my birthday. Hi, Harley. Happy birthday. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you coming on your birthday. Happy birthday. Today is the birthday of my best friend in the whole world, my roommate, Kara. Happy birthday, Kara. I sent her cheese. Isn't that cool? I sent her a box of French cheese. Hey, Andy, thanks for chatting. See you next time. If you let me out of the doghouse. You're out. You're out. You're so out. I let you out. Alex, would love to see a reaction of The Fountain by Darren Aronofsky. Oh, that sounds good. The Fountain. I'm very interested in experience movies. And when I watch an Aronofsky film, I'm like panicked. So I want to have a good experience. Same with Tarantino. Like I'm into the experience flick. So very into The Fountain. Love it. Eric, Almost Famous. Yeah, we got to see that. Cameron Crowe. Wrote his experiences in the 70s being a young writer for Rolling Stone. Kate Hudson. Yeah, I think I saw Almost Famous like years ago. I don't remember that much. She's like an undercover journalist, right? Yeah, Eric, I really want to see Almost Famous. I love Cameron Crowe. I think we should get more of his stuff going. Almost Famous. Did he write Fast Times, Cameron Crowe? Let me see. I have the script open. Oh, doesn't say who wrote it. Okay. I feel like we should go, right? Thanks so much for coming. Clueless, the game. I mean, I had plans to go in 2 minutes. I wanted to keep it to a 2-hour live stream. Tootsie. I'll write that down. I do really want to see Tootsie. I do. Kevin Smith, we love. Singles is the best Cameron Crowe movie. Road to Perdition, yup. More cheese talk, yeah. I sent my best friend cheese for her birthday. I don't get you, but you have a great channel. Is that a compliment? Thank you. Thanks for saying that. Singles, 10 Cup. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for 20K. Thank you for spending 2 hours with me on your Saturday. Thanks for bearing with the move, the airplanes, the erratic shooting schedule, I don't know. Thanks for putting up with me. My inability to set up my sound tiles. Thanks for bearing with the sound issues. Thanks for bearing with me eating candy. I'm just so thankful. I can't thank you guys enough. Thanks for being here. I have some amazing recommendations coming up. Deep apologies that can't get to all of them. Am I missing anyone super chat? Thanks for chatting. See you next time. Yeah, Andy, I got you. You're fine, Andy. I know you were joking. Yeah. Don't forget about the construction. Oh, thanks for bearing with me through the construction. I mean, honestly, I'm so stupid for not getting this mic sooner because this cuts everything out. Yeah, everyone, meet me at Burger King for dinner. Let's go. I think I'm going to get fast food for dinner, actually. But okay, thanks for spending your night with me. We will do this again soon, maybe next month, maybe like in a month or two. I have some amazing stuff planned. And I can go back through the chat, review what you guys have done. And thanks to all the super chatters. You did not have to do that. And it is not lost on me. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Meet me at what am I trying to say? BK, Burger King. I almost said BQ. Meet me at BQ. ASMR dinner next time. I love ASMR. I'm gonna go watch ASMR. All right, you guys, quite literally, I'm signing off because I'm actually very hungry and I'm starting to get a headache. So quite literally, see you next time. I'm gonna go eat. We love that sign off, don't we? Bye, guys. Yeah, I know I said I like McDonald's better. Maybe I'll get McDonald's tonight. All right, have a good one. I'm gonna go eat.